Hey folks, and welcome to my May reading vlog. Today is the 1st of May, and for this month we have the Avengers. I wonder if I'll try zooming on the calendar if I can. Never tried before. But yeah, we have Avengers. Avengers? Yeah, Avengers. Not sure which edition, but yeah. It's now 8 in the morning. Today I have class, and my brain is still trying to wake up. Takes me a while. Okay, it's nice and chilly today. It was also chilly yesterday. I went with Dad to the post office. And remembered again why I hate going to the post office. They made a new stupid system where you have to get an appointment. But it doesn't matter, because you can still get in there, get a number, and wait. They'll just take you in after the people that have an appointment. What was the bloody point? I don't know either, and neither does the post office. Because whoever's the head there doesn't really think. Not to mention they're closing some post offices as well. Brilliant. Alright, bitching aside, let's get to the books. So, I have 40 pages left of oh wait, like this. I can't see the bookmark. It's too deep. Yeah, I got 40 pages left in The Color of Magic. The first series in The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. I brought the book to read with me at the post office, but we didn't end up waiting as long, so that was good. But yeah, I didn't really read it there. But when I got home, I continued. It's been a very bizarre adventure so far. Yeah, and I look forward to see where this ends, because I'm not sure how... This is going to be a weird series to read. I can already feel it. It's the kind of series where you should collect it all and then read it. One after the other. With breaks in between. But I don't want to... I'm not sure if I'll even want to continue all of these. I think I will get the second one, though. But yeah, this was a lot. It's not even that long of a book, but just so much happens. It's like, holy shit. Not to mention the whole concept of this world itself. And the names. I wonder if Mr. Terry Pratchett even himself knew how the hell you pronounce any of these. I don't know. But yes, I want to finish this today already. And then, like I've said already, plenty of times in my April reading vlog, I'll go back to Split Second. I do want to start before the coffee gets cold, but I'll see. I should really go back and sit down, finish Split Second. Continue. I'm 100 pages in. As I want to see where this will lead them. Obviously, they both live, because there's more books in the series. But see how it wrapped up for them. So I really want to remember if they... how did they end up working together, and what the hell did they even do in the second book? Are they police now? Yeah, anyway, that's one of the things I want to find out. And that's it. I haven't read any comics yet. Hopefully I'll get back to it this month. But yeah, this one, Split Second, where the coffee gets cold. Now we'll see. I need to first finish at least one of these. And after that, you know how I am. You already possibly seen 4 vlogs. So Fuck, in the next clip I might pull out a completely different book that I didn't even mention. But yeah, we'll see. Well, this is the beginning. We'll see how many what's the word? Turmoils we go through. I hope that's the word. Alright, well, see ya. Good evening. Today it has been very humid and dust flying outside. It was disgusting. Not to mention hot. My hands are bloody sweaty. I hate this weather. I always get a headache and my eyes are more tired. What to do? Summer is creeping upon us. Today there's also been a car accident outside my building. It's quite the thing. Me and Dad were sitting and suddenly there was this noise. An old lady, at least I think it was an old lady, she sweared. But she went on the sidewalk. And I think there was a bit of a fence there. Yeah, there was. And she went right into it. We all, me, Dad, and Grandma went to the window to see. Ugh. I hope she's okay. She seemed to be moving and everything, but they still took her to the hospital. I don't know if her car's still there. It's been earlier today. Maybe they already towed it. So, there's our excitement for today. Should have seen how it was. Well, I can't really show you, obviously, but yeah, it's quite the event. Doesn't happen often. Here, anyway. But yes. Oh, right. Today is the 5th of May. And I have finished The Color of Magic. On the 1st of May, when I told you, and I'll probably finish it that day, I sat down and just read the whole thing. I did have only 40 pages. I did like it, the whole weird adventure of it. So I think I will continue eventually. I don't know when. I'll have to get the books. But yeah. Well, anyway, in the future, I'll get the second one and continue reading it, because I do kind of want to see where this goes. Right, so the book that I have started reading, that day even, I started reading Before the Coffee Gets... sorry, it's glaring. Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I really need to look up on Google how to say that. I haven't yet. I also wrapped the book. So it got a bit banged. I didn't want it to get ruined. Yes, I started this one. I have the second book. I didn't know that it was... where did I found it in the bookstore, I think. Yeah. I didn't know it was the second book. I looked it up on Goodreads. I was like, fuck. This is one of the last books I got from Book Depository, too. Yeah, I decided that day, you know what, I'm going to start this one. And I'm currently on page 109. So this contains 4 stories. And it's about this coffee shop where you can go there and go back to the past for a short while. And the concept seemed very... You might have seen a cut there. I dropped my book. Like I said, sweaty hands. What was I saying? Yeah, so you can go back to the past for a short while. So an interesting concept. It seems like this kind of, like a life story where the characters go through things. Now, there are rules to traveling back, there's always in stories. And, well, here you go back, but you... Actually, that would let me not specify too much since it's a reading vlog. Not to give any spoilers. But anyway, I'm loving it so far. I have 2 more stories and then I'm done. I really am enjoying this. So far, I loved actually both stories. I'm now about to start the 3rd one. And yeah, it's really short though, like I said. It's also nice to read. And I still don't know why there's a cat on the covers. The cat doesn't appear, it seems so. Anyway, I'm gonna read this one. After this one, I will finally go back to Split Second by David Batticelli. I just really got the urge to start this one. And probably after that, I will start the second book, since I do have it. I forgot to say, this is a series. It has, like, I think 4 books already. So this is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. And then that one is Stories from the Cafe Something. And then, yeah, then there's one, no wait, I think I'm wrong. I think there's 3 books. And a 4th one will, or is in the works, maybe. Just based on Goodreads, there was, like, you know, no cover, but a 4th book, I think. So that's cool. I wonder, though, how this will continue. Oh, yeah, you learn a bunch of stuff. We have coffee. I do have a few questions, though, of how this goes, but if I make a thoughts video, I'll go into that there. Don't want to spoil here. Yeah, so that's what I've been reading since then. Like I said, so far, good book. Enjoying it. I might read the whole series, but I'll see after the second one. Depends how much I like this one. Yeah, that's it afterwards. Back to Split Second. I really need to get back to that book. And I'll probably start the next one, or I'll go back to one of the books I've started long ago and haven't went back to yet. I still want to maybe go back to You've Reached Sam. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need to pick up something and continue. But yeah, that's been my book so far. I'm going to go and continue reading it, and maybe I'll finish it today or tomorrow. And then we'll continue on. That's it. Good morning. Today is the 14th of May, and happy Mother's Day to all my American viewers. I've seen on the calendar, it's going to be, I mean, it is Mother's Day today. Now, it depends if it's already today for you. Time zones confuse me. But yes, it is early in the morning. I am waiting, well, me and my grandma are waiting for my old wheelchair to be picked up. New regulations again. I swear they change regulations every 2 years or something. And before this, they were like, keep the old wheelchair. It's yours. Now, you have to return it. Well, at least the company I get it from will come and pick it up today. I mean, themselves. Dad doesn't have to go to their warehouse. Yeah. Alright, on to reading. Oh yeah, it's also been really hot. I hope today it won't be, but yesterday and Friday, nightmare. Right. So I've been reading comics since the last time I updated you, finally. I got a new bag. It's much lighter now since, again, I've been reading. I decided to set a goal to read most of this bag by the end of the month, and then move on to the next bag. I mean, there are 2 comics here that I need to read other ones before I can get to those. But I want to read most of this bag, and I have started. Now I'm reading Witchblade, #1. This is, it's not a reprint, this is actually original. This is by Image. I've heard of Witchblade a lot because everyone shows these covers, but I've never read Witchblade and I have no idea what it's even about. No one really mentions it. So, now that I have a copy, I started reading it. I'm not far in. I look forward to find out what it's about, if it's any interesting to continue. But regardless, I'll be keeping this one. I mean, look at that cover. Plus, it'd be cool to own. Yeah, so I'm reading this one, and then either today or tomorrow I'll start another one. Not sure which one. It doesn't really matter. I just want to continue. I can finish this bag. We'll see by the end of the month in my last clip. Hopefully I'll tell you most of this bag is red. I know I tapped it, you can't see it. And I've also got progress on Split Second. Finally, you see the book physically by David Batticelli. It was last time I was stuck on page 100. Now I'm page 141. There's some more progress in the investigation for Michelle and Sean. So far, I can see that the dynamic is starting to form. I still have no fucking clue where this is gonna go exactly. What the bad guy has in mind. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, it's odd. Again, it's been a while since I read thrillers. A very long while. But I do really like Sean and Michelle. But yeah, I hope to have this month to already finish this book. I just need to sit on it. That's it. Later on, I think I already said I'll either continue one of my other ones or start one of the new books I have. Although, well, actually, that was not so new. I might read through that one and then go to You've Reached Sam. I've been stuck on that. One book I really need to get back to is The Strange Life of Addie LaRue. Wait, not Strange, The Invisible, sorry. I don't want to keep calling it The Strange Life of Addie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Schwab. I'm not gonna DNF it, as they say. I do want to finish it, see what happens, but it's not one that's really tempting to go back to, you know? It's not gripping. I think again, it's Addie herself, although not boring, not entirely that fascinating. Because I think that it's in first person, so it's... I still think this would have worked better if it was a third-person story and it was short. Because without Addie being able to really do anything, there's not much to her. I mean, you can write a whole story about just one person, of course, but at least have that person, you know, have interactions or be able to leave his mark or her mark. But here it's... she can't do that. That kind of, like... You have to wonder why she really bothers to continue. As there's nothing... It's not like she had a specific goal of why she wanted to live for so long, you know? Like, I don't know, make scientific discoveries or such. She just wanted to travel generally and got fooled and got a curse on her. And although she has accumulated, the experiences, that is, none of it's really retained because she has no mark anywhere. So it kind of makes it kind of pointless. Like, why are we following her for? Why is she clinging on? Well, I know I know why she's clinging on. Shit. Yeah, it's still... Maddie's trying to kill me for saying that. Oh, well, we'll see. I'll finish it eventually. I do want to finish it this year. Who knows? I have books I started 4 years ago. I don't know where they are. I need to find them and finish them. I will eventually. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have for now. I'll see you. Good morning. Today is the 22nd of May. It's now, I think, 7:40 almost in the morning. I have the apartment to myself right now, so I figured good time to film. Plus, I wanted to film an update, so well. Alright. A second. It's early. Alright. So, reading. I'm almost done with my comic bag. I just have 2 more issues to read. This is said comic bag. The other issue is behind me. Behind the camera, I mean, over there. So yay! Almost done, and then I'll refill it again. So that's with the comic part. I'm finishing my comics, yay. Probably won't finish all of them by the end of the year, but I hope to get a chunk read. Sorry if you can hear my phone. Alright, and finally, I finished reading Split Second by David Botticelli yesterday. This was really fun. I got a bit stuck with reading for a bit, but then I flied through this in 3 days. This is really fun. It was interesting to see how Sean and Michelle met. And how I finally remember they started, they're both private detectives or investigators. They started their own firm. In the second book, they have their own firm. So now now I know how they started their partnership together. Yes, I really love this. I gave it 4 stars. Oh, I finished that, and I also went back to my Russian reading. I've neglected it really for months now. And last week, me and Dad were out for a walk. And as I was wheeling past there's a bookstore here, not a bit further from where we live, a Russian one, as it mainly has Russian books and statues and other kind of stuff, figurines. I was looking at the window at the books. I was like, man, I haven't read in Russian in so long. I need to get back to it. So I finally picked it up. I was like on the 2nd page, and now I'm here. Yeah, because I'll finish Pushkin here, and then I need to get back to my other book. But yeah, I need to get back to my Russian reading. So I started that again. I continued. And finally, the book I started yesterday is this, A Monster Calls by Patrick Nass. And the story was inspired by Siobhan Dowd. I probably butchered this lady's name. I looked her up yesterday. She was a British writer. Unfortunately, she died of breast cancer quite young. She was 47. I think it says here that this was an idea that she had and she was going to turn it into a story, I think. But unfortunately, she didn't have time. But yes, so I started this yesterday. I wanted to read it for a while. I wasn't entirely sure what it was about when I first saw it. I just seen it around. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So yeah, I bought it from Thrift Books. And that's it. Now I have it. Oh, has some awards here or something. Or not some, I don't know, some golden stickers, library of something. Yes, I got it finally. I thought it was lost in the mail, but luckily it came. And I'll be able to read it. I'm on page 18. So far I like it. It's unclear if this is going to be fantasy or something psychological. I'm not certain because I don't know what genre this is supposed to be even. I like going into books blind. So... at least, I do like picking it up and not knowing what it's about. Now, granted, I guess I wouldn't pick up many, YA books just like that. It also has these really cool illustrations as well. They are by Jim Kay. Illustrations are really cool. Let me show you at least one, I don't think it'll spoil anything, right? Let me find one. There's one right at the beginning. Just a second. There's one. It's on the first page. I see. It's really cool. It reminds me of Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yeah, I think was that the book's name? Creepy Stories to Tell in the Dark. There we go. That reminds me of that style. But yes, I started this one. I was going to continue with You Read Sam, or either go on and read Tales from the Cafe, but I got this and I really wanted to start it, so went to that instead. But when I finish this one, I will go and read, I think I will go read most likely Tales from the Cafe, and then I'll go finally back and read You Read Sam. Vasya, what are you doing? Just looking for something. Yeah, so that's it. That's my update on my reading. And it's been eventful, at least, since I last updated you. But that's it. I haven't forgotten anything. I finished, I finally read issue 4 of Berserker, and I finished my second Deadman comic. I really need to pull out the rest of the Berserker that I have around. I really want to finish that series too, now that I have all the comics. Alright, so that is it. See, I'll definitely update one more time for, maybe even 2 more times for the end of this month. Ends next week. Alright, see you then. Good evening. Today is the 26th of May, and it was a nice day today. Me, Grandma, and Dad went out for a stroll on the seaside. Not on the sand, on the Tayelet. It was nice. It was not too bad. Yeah, it was a hot day, but the kind of heat that's not too bad to walk outside in. So I was like that. There was also wind, and the shade was nice and cool. So yeah, we went on the stroll and then back home. We met neighbors of ours and their dogs. That was nice. They have such cute doggies. One of them's a poodle. Adorable. He's so curly. Yeah, that's it. On to reading then. Oh, we have a holiday now, Shavuot. So Dad's home today. Basically, because it fell, yesterday was Thursday, so now there's a long weekend. So we have Saturday twice. And not really, but yeah, nothing's working today. It's like a Saturday. Alright, to books then. I finished The Monster Calls by Patrick Nass. It was amazing. I really loved it. I almost cried 3 times. Almost. I didn't cry, but I was close. It was it hit in the feelings, which that was the point, I'm sure. Yes, I finished that one. I made a video about it. I'm not sure when you'll see it. I don't have an editing software currently. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I have videos piling up that I need to edit. And there's quite a few of them now, because I've continued reading and making videos. So I'm going to have a lot of work when I finally get an editing software again. Yeah, so I finished that one. I read another comic, the second issue of Clear by Dark Horse Comics. Actually, it's here. I can show you. 1 second. Oh, it's a hefty one. There we go. Finished this one. It looks like there's gonna be more. I thought there was only 3 issues. Which, based on what happened in this one, I also made a video. I don't understand what the fuck, how it's gonna continue, and where the hell is it even going. But I did order the 3rd one, so I will find out at least that far. Okay, put it back. It's on the pile of everything that needs to be edited. Right, and I've started this. Tales from the Cafe by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. This is the second book in the For the Coffee Gets Cold series. Yeah, I decided to start this one, and then I'll go back to one of my previous books, because there's a pile of them. I'm not sure which one, though. I need to get back to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue at some point. I want to finish that book this year, but... I mean, I'm already quite deep in. I want to at least see where the fuck it's gonna go, so maybe that one. Although, most likely, I might continue with the original plan and stick to You've Reached Sam. Yes. So I'm 30 pages in. And so far, it's as good as the first one. So this is a kind of continuation. I mean, not exactly, but you have more of the same characters here. Not all, some. So I wonder what will happen in the... Because there's more books in this series. I think there's about 5 now. Or 6. So I guess, and based on the names that I've seen, I think the other ones might have something to do with... They're different characters or even something else. I don't know. I mean, I can only imagine, and don't get me wrong, it's interesting, but I guess you're gonna have all the same characters. I guess we'll follow their family tree or something. Ah, there are the clocks in the cafe. But yes, I'm loving it so far. And, we'll see how this one goes. I'm now in the first story. Like in the first book, this has 4 stories. There we go. Yeah, we'll see. Still no cat. What a false advertisement. Look at the cute little kitty, and there's no cat. That's so disappointing. Could they at least have a cat on the side or something? Like, lurking around the cafe? That would have been adorable. And justified the cat on the cover. But yeah. That's it. That's what I'm reading. Oh yeah, that's it. I just have this comic in my bag to read. I'll probably read it tomorrow already. So, some Warlock, a facsimile. And then I've already prepared myself a second pile of comics that I'll read from. I got some series there that I started and need to finish. And yeah, that's about it. And next time I will already wrap up this vlog, because next week the month ends. And we reach June. Can you believe it? It's already 6 months past of this year. I'll say time didn't fly as fast this year for me. Alright. See you in the last one. Good morning. Today is the 31st of May. Another month of this year is basically over, and tomorrow we start June. Oh, holy shit. 6 months already into this year. And then again, time didn't fly as fast this year yet. Right, let's wrap up this month of reading. So I finished that comic I showed you in the last clip. The Adam Warlock one. It was very interesting. And that's it. I now have a new comic bag to read through. There we go. That's more in there. There's some other ones, but those have bags and boards, so I put them like that. Go over there. Yes, and also I've gotten a lot of progress in Tales from the Cafe. I'm more than halfway through. I still got some reading left. Didn't finish it as fast as I thought. I did read a bit, but I wasn't feeling too well the past 2 days. I didn't read as much. But that's it. I think this week I might finish it. There's not long left. I'm at the 3rd story. And then I just got the last one and I'm done. Oh, look at the kitty. I'm so bummed. There's still no cat. Oh, gotta remember to Alex asked me to tell her what I think about this one. And to remember to leave her a message. Alright, yeah, so far, I love it as much as the first book in the series. It's just as good. Though probably I won't make a video about it, because I don't really have anything to add. So, there's that. I was debating what to read after this one, because like I said already many times, I have books that I need to get back to. I'm showing you a pile. But I also have Watson sleeping on the fan. I mean, not on top of it, but on the bottom. Him and Vasya like doing that. I don't know why. Maybe the rubber is, I don't know, makes a good pillow. Sorry, where was I? Right, I have the Brave New World lying over there. In the end, Sana doesn't know when she will read it. And I already wanted to get to it, so I won't be buddy reading it with her. So I don't know, I'm thinking maybe I'll start it after Tales from the Cafe. And again, I really should get back to those books, but I also really want to read that one. So I will see. But I don't think it's that long. Actually, no, I think it is pretty long. I think it's about 400 pages. I don't know. It's like at first I bought a book that explains the themes in Brave New World, which I might also read after I read Brave New World. Knowing me, a lot of it will probably fly over my head anyway. So we'll see. I'll either, which you already find out when I start the June reading vlog. So yeah, I'll either start that one or go back to one of the books. Whichever comes first. I should, though, really get back to one of the books. Yes, that's it. Overall, it was a pretty good reading month. I got the comic back done, like I wanted. Actually finished it before this month ended, so that's nice. That's it, I'll start a new one. I think I will go with this system. I'll just read bags. I mean, I'll put comics in a bag and I won't read anything else until I don't finish that bag. We'll see, maybe this method will actually work. And I will read more. Or at least, as I start spreading all over the place with reading, starting this book and that book. I've been trying this year to force myself to stay on the same book or comic until I finish it. So, until I didn't start reading Adam Warlock, I didn't pick up any other comic. As I start something else, and yeah, I never get to it. I have a problem, which I will fix. Yeah, so that's it. That's been my my reading month. We'll see how June will be. It's my birthday in June, and it's book week. So I think I might go to the library and maybe find some cheap books. I'll go to I don't know if I'll go to my bookstore. Maybe not. I still have points I need to use. I want to buy, at least I was planning on getting Sherlock Holmes. I think I might wait till the end of the year. I still have time to use them. Maybe in the 6 months that are left, I might buy a couple of more books and get some points. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna... yeah, anyway, I'll see. What am I guessing? I'll definitely go into my library, see what they'll have. Maybe I'll find some more Stephen King books. I did find a few, sadly not the one I wanted. Alright, so that's it. I also have thoughts videos, which, well, you'll see before you see this this reading vlog. I have, I think I don't know if I mentioned, did I mention a Monster Calls? Yeah, it was last time. I also made a video about Split Second, which again you'll see before this, and videos about a bunch of comics I read. I didn't have an editing software for like 2 weeks. The one I had got fucked. because it was legally downloaded. But now I've got one, so that's it. Back to editing. Alright, so that is it, folks. I hope you had a good reading month as well. You read some books you enjoyed. Let me know down below what you've been reading. Yeah, in May. It's May. What you've read in May. Alright, so that is it. Now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!